And we are... Wait, why is it... Oh, because I've got studio mode on. Duh. Hold on. And we're live! Hello, chat! I hope you are all having a fantastic day. Thank you so much for coming in. Hi, human! I'm Ernest. To be fair, Yeah. Thank you guys so much for coming in. I did remember to test it beforehand, so I can finally shoot you guys off my tits. So, real fast, one of the housekeeping things I did was I took out the gamer sups. So now when you do thirsty, it's only Diet Coke now. I don't want to throw, like, as funny as the waifu cups was, I just don't want to deal with gamer sups. They're gross. Okay. So, besides that, we also added in, we've still got, I will say I put a little bit more room, so hopefully you can see the items coming a little bit further off. Yeah, I got a leak! So if you throw a leak at me, it will just make the Hatsune Miku sound. Which I don't know why I did that, it doesn't relate to anything, I just thought it'd be funny. And also, we got this one. So you guys can, they might be a little quiet. Let me know how they sound so I can crank them up. It's so frustrating because I always have to crank up like it way too high and it still like barely comes out audible. But we are playing some Dwelley. We've been playing some Dwelley. This game is much longer than I thought it was. It's probably way longer than the original. I might be incorrect in that statement, but it feels like it because we're not doing anything really. I want so badly to get this finished by the time that Deltarune comes out because I'm gonna drop everything so I can play Deltarune because I really want to play it. Okay. Oh wait, no. Man, maybe someday I'll play like Tears of the Kingdom like on stream. I feel like I'd have to be high and just like goofing around with chat for the optimal experience. Okay, we gotta go to Tipsy Toes. I did go ahead and do all the missions for today. Luckily I could do that without it, like, getting in the way of what else we're supposed to be doing. Speaking of Diet Coke, I am hashtag thirsty. Okay, so we're supposed to, like, uncover a mystery? Yeah, this is a good song. Rare banger from Tuawi Neo. Also, let me know how the volume is.
Come on now, you kids know the drill. You gotta take care of a little mission first if you want past me. And I bet you already know exactly what I want you to do.
Let me guess. Unravel the city's riddles and report on our findings?
Yeah.
Bingo! And you'll be reporting to me. Now, let's get down to business. The riddles you need to look into are
oh, that sounds fun. Ooh, I can't get enough of those! This is gonna be fun!
No, I'm not talking just any old legends. Oh no, I mean the dankest ones in these 7 districts.
Of course it's 7. It's always 7.
It's up to you to uncover the too spooky for TV truths behind them. Gives me the goosebumps just imagining what secrets are out there. Anyway, I'll give you points for each juicy nugget of information you bring me. Rack up 100 points and I'll step aside.
Huh?
What if we just, like, looked up all the answers on our phones right now?
I thought you might say that. Seriously, players these days can't keep their eyes off their damn phones.
I see. I see you've taken the necessary precautions. All of the most famous videos on the subject have been deleted.
Well.
That wasn't us, kid. Those videos were removed because they got too close to the truth.
So you're saying the person who uploaded those videos was onto something, huh?
Maybe. Maybe not.
Let's look it up.
Who posted these videos anyway? Makastri, ostensibly a famous expert on the occult.
Ahem.
Apparently his hobbies include living in stigmatized properties and uploading videos. And his first video to go viral was all about urban legends. He even appeared on TV a few times. Huh. Guess he was kind of famous.
Hey.
Then it sounds like it's my time to shine.
Huh.
Oh, word! Your sack's perfect for this, yo!
Seems like you got a plan in the making. Just don't try and pull any fast ones on me. I'll know if you're lying.
Is this gonna be like Tsuyoshi? Like, he's old enough at this point to be an adult. So there's supposed to be some kind of legend around here, huh? Apparently. I've tried a variety of terms, and all my searches have been fruitless. It seems all information was indeed erased.
Guess the Reaper was right about our phones being no use. Alright, Fred. You know what to do.
Hey.
You good?
Huh? Oh, my bad. Got a little lost in thought there.
Dude, this isn't a good... Well, you know what I mean. Just focus, okay?
I am focused, thank you very much. I was just thinking about our team's future. Anyway, let's do this. Gotta think about urban legends and our man Matcha Tree. Oh.
Gotta focus.
And then ZR? Wait, no?
Let's get down to business.
I don't know, Fred. I still don't like this game. Oh, I just heard Apollo get to the... Oh, come on. Get to the very top of the closet. Yeah, this could be Tsuyoshi. Like, if that took place in 1999, that was like... This came out... it's weird because we don't have a definite timeline on, like, what year Twelve took place in. But I'm just gonna go ahead and say this is Tsuyoshi. There's only, like, so many positions. Yes? There we go.
Come on, think. Let's move.
Did we remember?
Let me think this through.
Did we remember? 7 urban legends for 7 areas, and we gotta find out the truth, the truth behind them all. So, did we not need... Wait a second.
Let's have a look.
Yeah, wait, what do we need that for? Just to remember what that guy looked like, I guess. Totally feels like a game that would have taken place around the year it came out, so it's the first game probably took place around 20... Okay, so that was 3 years ago, so this takes place in 2010. Which is very funny that they're saying sus and stuff like that. Where are we going to?
What to do?
You know what? Let me go ahead and take a picture of this. I feel like I'm gonna forget what that looks like, what places we need to go to. And then I'll just scribble on it whenever I get one done. Also, how's my volume output? Ah! Pretty decent. Okay, where are we closest to? Oh, Cinder Street's got one. Wait, what do you want me to do
Let me
here?
think this through.
Oh, hi, Lucky Dagger! Well, Sussy Baka has been a meme. Oh, really? I thought Sussy Baka came out whenever Among Us came out. Or was it like, you kind of smell like a baka and Jaeger? Is that where it came from? Yeah, meanwhile, you guys are talking about bad vibes. Like, I haven't finished the Dead Debts and Dragons yet, but it's just very funny when I hear her say vibes, and I'm like, do those exist? Wait, do we actually have anything to report right now?
Huh?
Noise got your tongue? No worries. Let me know when you got something to say.
What do you...
What to do?
But... What am I looking for? Oh, it was pretty niche until Among Us came out. That's fair. I like how Sus just became like such a part of Among Us. Like, you can't say like, I think that you're being weird I think that something's wrong. I think that you're hiding something for us. You just have to say you're being real sus. And like, even if you try to hold back and think of something else, like, that's all I could come up with, besides you're being suspicious, and you might as well just say you're being sus. What am I looking for? Yeah, it says that there's gonna be something. I don't know, let's go to Scramble Crossing. I did think it was very funny watching back the Dead and Dragons episode, because every single time Dead said Cooch Kiona, it drove me insane. I wanted to say something so bad, but I'm like, I'm not gonna be that person. I probably should have been that person, but Liger was that person for me. Pretty sure this area's got a legend of its own.
Permit me to prowl the interwebs. Even the sites with nary any traffic have been erased.
Makes you wonder how the other teams are tackling this mission. You can say that again. Who cares about other teams, yo? We got our own strengths. Let's use them. Come on, Fret, you're up. Huh? Oh, okay. Sit back and relax, and leave it to me. Here goes nothing. How many times are we gonna have to do this?
So what are we thinking here?
Oh no, is this gonna be a Fret-centric puzzle-solving thing? What was my character doing? He was running drugs. Teehee. I was kind of like contemplating like what he was supposed to be doing, like maybe, like it's kind of hard because I know what his day-to-day life is, but basically if you're not like doing anything on Dungeons and Dragons, like as when the camera's on you, then who knows? Come on. I am very excited and nervous for whenever Ayamu's things comes up. It was very surprising because according to Det, like, he was very surprised that I came up with such a grounded character, and my character is just like a Yakuza NPC. Come on, I almost had it. So where did the Sussy Baka come from before Among Us? Or was it the Eren Yeager? Eren Yeager. You gotta say it like that. That one part of the meme feels like it was Hatsune Miku. Yes, no, yes, no, yes! Come on. Yes, no, yes, no! Oh, wait, so there we go.
Try to remember!
So the thing before was about birds. Oh! Oh, that's what's happening, okay. Oh no, okay.
That's a Jumbotron matcha tree mentioned, right? The one that shows some place for a split second, and if you go there, you die in 7 days' time? Wait, what do you have to do there? What do you have to do there to die again? I think you said you have to walk around counterclockwise one time? Like, who would even do that?
Okay, walk around counterclockwise? I'm getting headcanon he was giving the kids trying to pass exams, entry exams, Adderall. Lol. Hey man, he doesn't care what you're taking as long as you're paying. Hey, what did... Wait, it was this one.
Let me think this through.
Around.
Let's move.
So I have to walk around there how many times?
Gotta focus.
You have to walk around counterclockwise. So, starting here? Wait, do I have to do this or do I just have to report? Let's go back in here and see what if I can report it just yet, or if I have to do something. He deals only the most dangerous of all drugs in Japan, weed. Literally human, before I saw weed, I was gonna say, ah yes, marijuana. You're allowed to have THC in Japan. I almost said Hawaii for some reason.
Let's move.
Okay, I guess I can't report. I have to walk around counterclockwise?
Let's have a look.
You have to walk around counterclockwise one. The one that shows some place for a split second. If you go there, you die.
Let's move.
Like this? You can have THC but not weed. You're not allowed to have CBD in Japan. But also, like, it's like that in a lot of places in America. Like, you're allowed to have THC and CBD, but you're not allowed to have, like, actual weed. I was explaining all this to Sane and Mel, and I couldn't remember what it was, like, what the deal was. So I literally called Zim up, who was out drinking, and I was like, babe, explain this. And they did, but Sane and Mel weren't around to hear. Okay, this isn't working. Let's go elsewhere.
What to do?
Okay. Well, wait, I don't really need this map thing. If I can just look there. It doesn't take long to look at it. Wait, what does it say when it says... Remind people. Really? Oh, I have to remind people, I see. Oh, there's one over there. You love marriage stories? Me too.
Let's have a look.
Man, when is this place gonna show up on the big screen? Matcha Street said someplace in Shibuya appear on the jumbo screen for 1 second every day. I guess urban legends are just that. Legends. Who cares if someplace in Shibuya gets shown once a day anyway? So we gotta find the place that flashes on the Jumbotron. A place where once one walks around counterclockwise, one dies 7 days later, or so they say. Even if that was true, who the heck would really actually try it? I fear you are directing your question at the wrong person.
The place only shows up on screens for a second, right? Really not feeling just staring at the TV forever, waiting to see it. Maybe there's some other way we could find out roughly when it gets shown. I could try using my psych in front of the Jumbotron. Sounds like a plan. You think it'll work, yo? It will, as long as I get the right idea. Alrighty, time to focus on that big screen. No, this sucks. Who's the random handsome man you mean in our party? That's Pete. He's a dork, I love him. He's from the first game. He's actually one of the main characters. Also, Japan effing hates Adderall because it hates ADHD havers. Yeah, that checks out. If you don't conform to the norm in Japan, then perish. Alright. Oh, there's someone.
Gotta focus.
Huh? I swear I just saw something on the big screen. Looks like a building with an arch.
Let's have a look.
What's the big deal with that place that just flashed on the Jumbotron for a second? Looks like a building covered in plants. Screen must be on the fritz.
Okay, well now we know where this is.
Gotta focus.
Okay, there's one. Time to go to France. Yeah, Shibuya, France. Man, I know I've seen that place that just showed up on the big screen. It's sandwiched between two streets. Somewhere around here. Sounds like there's plants growing on the walls of this place. And it has an arch. And what's that about it being between two roads?
Mm-hmm.
Not sure, but we definitely know it's somewhere. We know it's definitely somewhere in Shibuya. If anyone thinks they know where it is, it might be, let me know, okay? Alright, so that one's done.
What to do?
Wait, does it count as being done? Okay, that's done. Wait, no, it said... What did it
Let
say?
me think this through.
Legend says that there's a place... Okay. Yippee! Hi, Asa! I hope you are having a great day. Thank you so much for coming in. It's over at Tower Records. I know where that is. Yeah, it's over at Mahdi. Yep.
Let's move.
Well, there's plants in the walls here.
And several arches.
It's in between two roads, too, yo. Aha! The building on that big screen must have been Mahdi.
Mm-hmm.
Nice work, team. Anyway, what were we supposed to do once we got here again?
One must walk in a single counterclockwise circle.
Right.
Oh, right. Wait, won't that kill me? Well, we ain't gonna know if nobody gives it a shot. It's cool, I'll do it.
Huh?
I mean, if you really wanna. Beats like, which way's counterclockwise? Too late to stop him now. He's already halfway around.
Does not seem to have any apparent effect.
Imagine if we had to actually wait the full 7 days.
Hold it.
Hey, Twist...
Hey, Twisteritos!
Who's this? Yeah, I thought so.
I've been watching you kids for a while now. So exactly what kind of business have you got with me? Let me guess, trying to rack up points?
Huh?
Wait, what have points got to do with anything?
I mean, if you're not interested, then I'll be on my way.
Could you at least tell us what you're talking about? We're only here because we need to look into some urban legends.
Such as...
Well, they say if one walks around this area counterclockwise, one perishes within a week.
We ain't gotta get to the bottom of this stuff to get past one of your pals. So hurry up and tell us if you know something, yo.
But enough of your attitude, punk. Time for you to face the noise.
Can I just point out that something's like we had to do an urban legend hunting thing in Kingdom Hearts 2 also. To be fair,
Sweat for fret.
that's more of a thing in just Japanese media, not necessarily a thing that's specific to the Square Enix. In KR, yeah, you will know soon. You will know soon all about everything that happens in Kingdom Hearts Human. I don't know why I almost called you Fiend. I'm sorry.
Follow me, yo. Copy that.
I know people's names.
Was my humble contribution.
That was sick. Let's shred these punks.
Doing my job.
Like a boss.
Oh, a level up already? Dang. This is a very cute noise. Look at him. Hi, Jeremy.
We won.
Japan is really into urban legends. Not that I blame them. Japan urban legends are sick.
an honor to be recognized.
Damn it all.
So, you feel like talking now? How about you start by telling us what you were doing here?
What you say?
Don't make me kick you while you're down.
Okay, I was just using the Jumbotron to advertise my location. If they walked counterclockwise around that pillar, I knew they wanted to do business. My terms are simple. Shibu pay me 300,000 yen for 1 round with the noise.
Huh?
You mean...
You're providing players with...
Yeah.
You got it. Points. For all the sloths who take a day off here and there. This is just my way of helping them keep up with the rat race. Get their heads in the game again, if you will.
Still, 300k seems kind of steep for one noise.
Hey, the market dictates the price, not me.
Oh my gosh! Hirami, thank you so much! Oh wait, Lucky Dagger, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Hirami. Hirami, I am not thanking you at all! Except I am. Thank you for being here. I feel like urban legends will come back in vogue because checking is impossible with all the search engines being AI. True! Also, like, the way that Amazon prioritizes stuff. Like, it came out recently, like, I think that it was either Hemply or maybe it was DeadZeds that posted in chat saying, like, explaining that, and I was like, well, obviously, yeah, that makes sense.
Something tells me these transactions are far from kosher.
Take a chill pill, Specs. The rankings aren't gonna change because someone took out an extra noise or two. The service I provide is for players who don't want their team leaders to know they've been slacking.
Well, which teams are we talking here? Kanans? Motoboys?
All I'm gonna say is, there are a few players who aren't exactly playing. But they know they'd be in hot water if their leaders found out.
That's one way of putting it.
And that's where I come in.
But what's any of this got to do with the RG?
What do you mean? Oh, those punks with the 6th sense! Yeah, a few people from the RG picked up on my subliminal messaging. But they were getting in the way, so I sent them packing.
So that's how this whole legend came to be.
Seriously?
You're
though?
a joke, yo!
I fear we may have to rework the truth when we report our findings this time.
Probably a good idea if you don't want to earn the wrath of your rivals. Doubt they take kindly to being outed as cheats. Anyway, peace.
We can think about what to tell the Reaper on the way. The most important thing is that we know the truth now. Let's head on over to Center Street and give him our reports. You were trying to fish for a gift sub? I was just getting slapped around for trying to watch Ray stream.
Hey,
Well, if it isn't my favorite team. Hey there, Uzuki!
The show.
Pinky, what you doing here?
just checking in to make sure you're playing the game like you're supposed to. After all, if my butt's on the line, if you lot decide to slack off, you know. You sound exactly like Shoka. It's like you guys are babysitting us or something.
Back in my day, being a Reaper meant getting your hands dirty. Now y'all are just a bunch of security cameras, yo. You want to say that again? It's not like I'm sitting on the sidelines because I want to or anything, Babaka. Must be tough following the rules when you're used to making them. Anyways, Pinky, there's something I want to ask you. What? How come I'm here? You know, in the UG? Did you hit your head after the last game? It's 'cause you died, obviously. See, that's what you think, right? But I ain't even close to dead.
Huh?
Wait, say that again. I'm serious this time. Well, normally you don't remember dying, right? But I can't remember nothing. And it don't feel like I'm forgetting nothing either. If that's true, and let me be clear, there's no way it is, then you'd be violating the rules of reality just by being here. It would be like you never existed in the RG at all. Like, never existed ever? Wait, is that why all our posts disappeared? Don't tell me you three are in the same boat as him!
Alas, our merry group has likewise nary a recollection of our own untimely demises.
What is going on here? This is above even the Game Master's pay grade. Only the composer could deal with a royal mess like this.
If your hypothesis is indeed correct, would we be capable of returning to the RG eventually?
Honestly, I couldn't say either way. Uh-oh, The answer nobody wanted to hear.
Maybe they play by a different set of rules in Shinjuku.
Shinjuku? The city that got erased 3 years ago, yo.
Huh?
What do you mean erased? How can a whole city just vanish? Like an ancient civilization that fell into ruin, perhaps?
Right, you were in the RG. Of course you wouldn't know. I knew, Pinky. Saw the whole thing.
Which you could only do because you'd been to the UG before.
Okay, I'm totally lost all over again.
Simply put, Shinjuku was a city that got wiped out 3 years ago. It was just north of Shibuya, you know?
What does that mean?
Was it? I don't remember that.
Yeah, I think we'd know if there was something getting destroyed right next door.
Actually, you wouldn't. The second Shinjuku vanished, your memories of it followed suit.
Like, our brains got wiped?
Basically, as far as the RG's inhabitants are concerned, Shinjuku never existed.
This is way creepier than those urban legends.
And the Reapers who watched over Shinjuku back then are the same ones running the show in Shibuya right now.
You just let them rock up and take over without a fight.
It wasn't quite that straightforward anyway. Normally there'd be some kind of penalty if a living player took part in the game. But rules never meant much to this Shinjuku gang. Nothing they do would surprise me at this point. Either way, something's gotta change around here, or you'll wind up the same as Shinjuku.
You mean it'll be like we never even existed?
Right, so I'd focus on picking up points instead of moping around if I were you.
Later.
This combo's been a real downer. Time to get my ramen on for a little pick-me-up. Bye-bye! Well, that was quite the revelation. Though it does explain why I have not received word from my friends and family.
So even if we finish in first, we still don't know for sure if everything will go back to normal.
The thought of perishing without first playing the latest Alistrop chapter is too much to bear!
Can't do nothing about it right now anyway. Let's just focus on picking up points. You got a point there, Beat. Let's check out those other areas. So we can't exist in the RG no matter what we do? What the hell kind of game is this? Alright, where are we going now? Where are we right now, actually? Okay, maybe it would be
What
wise
to
to
do?
take this picture. Let me just do a little one. Alright, so I can now draw a check mark on Scramble Crossing. Okay, so we can go to Spain Hill from here. Oh, Hear Me said he wasn't trying to fish for one. Yeah, thank you again so much for gifting a sub, Lucky. It's very appreciated. This place is supposed to have its own legend, right?
I believe so. However, any information relating to it was erased hours ago. Who knew the Reaper's influence extended to even the digital realm?
Dang, let's hope my sight can do the trick. Really think focusing on the same things every time will work, though?
Assuming said things are urban legends and magistry, then I imagine it will.
Perhaps.
The memories they awaken should be our connection to our... The memories they awaken should be connected to our present location.
Basically, we're in the right place if we want to learn about Spain Hill's legends, right?
Quite.
Boss, you answered my question! I'm gonna cry!
Use your psych first, cry later.
Alrighty. Okay, you looked at... Good, okay. Sussy Baka is not as old as the Among Us popularity. It was originally an MHA fandom due to the TikTok where someone did a fan dub. Was it the Sussy Baka? Wait, obviously. Was it, You Smell Like a Baka? Focus, Brett, focus!
Let's have a look.
And
So what are we thinking
I'm
here?
doing this every time. Thank you for looking into that also. Also, I was gonna tell you guys more marriage stories. So I mentioned that we had my parents over for Mother's Day, and it was very funny because I was just talking to my mom, and she's like, "Yeah, you know this girl? She was doing a dance on TikTok where she was pantomiming to a song, and she was singing about sucking your dick. Can you believe that?" And I'm like, "Ha ha 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 ha! Please never look at my TikTok or my streams." And then we went inside, and later Zim was talking about a cat that's in the neighborhood, and they literally go, "Yeah, it's got a dick print on the side." And my mom goes, "A dick print?" And Zim goes, "Yeah, I got the whole there's the balls, and then the shaft's right here." I died. I was like, "That's my wife." Come on. This is how it always goes. I always get the right stick right. And it's the left, or I get the left stick right. I don't know my left from my right. I'm doing better about it though. There it is. No, 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 no! No! I was there! Oh, I missed Vine. I was looking for a Vine the other day where... No! This sucks. I swear it's different every single time. There. And you'd be like, Ray, just put it back to the position that, like, it worked best in. It doesn't quite work that way. Like, I can... No! I cannot quite explain how frustrating this is. The amount of distance... No, it's specifically, like, where you're pointing on the pen pad. Like, I'm pointing down right now, and I know that's the position... There it is. Ugh. But the problem is you gotta keep it down, so if your thumb moves a little bit, then it's gone. Okay. This is kind of to the left. The left. There we go.
Try to remember.
I can't believe they focused an entire day around this. F you. Alright, who members? Guys, do you realize that Brett's power is just the member berries, or whatever they're called from South Park?
Let's have a look.
Oh, there's one.
Gotta focus.
Magistry said anyone who sets foot on the 18th step of Spain Hill Stairs goes straight to hell. Let's just go up without counting.
Sounds like we gotta check out the Spain Hill Stairs, yo. Set foot on the 18th step and go straight to hell. Alright. Just like Tsuyoshi.
I see. Who knew eternal damnation was so close at hand?
Close enough to see for ourselves. Let's go! This is also one that was in Kingdom Hearts. The stairs that change every time you go up. Barry! Thank you so much for the Thank you so much for the subscription. You have been a cultist of the Ice Spice for 7 months now. Congrats! So I did look it up. First of all, thank you so much for coming in, Barry. Whoops, wrong place to look. Apparently there were 22 days. I don't remember what day we're on, but this game is long. Okay, start counting. Yeah, literally, start counting how many hours. Hey, Rin Dude, is there like a reason for us to do this together? Well, how do you want to do this then?
The only way to avoid infighting is to ascend as one. Now stop being so childish.
Sure thing.
Let's do this! Here goes. Fif 15, 16, 17 right here, 18. Whoa! You alright? Yeah, just tripped is all.
Oh? The step's slip guard is conspicuously absent.
That explained why Beat tripped. Wait, is that it? Gah!
You okay? Ow. You fell over so suddenly you scared me half to death. Look, the slip guard's gone. How have they not already sued? Right? This is super dangerous. Whoa, that was weird. My back felt all tingly for a sec. Ah! Wait, where are you going? Wait!
Did that lady fall over at the 18th step? Think so. Then she ran away so fast she could be an Olympic sprinter. Weird, I didn't feel nothing.
Me neither. Well, I guess that legend was fake. Hey, what happened back there?
Lord Rindo.
Lord Rindo, might I suggest you try scanning that woman? She seems incapable of explaining much herself at present.
Good idea, Nagi. Where's this lady? Oh, right there.
Let's have a look.
Spooked! Oh, that was so scary. I've never been so terrified just by slipping on the stairs. I felt the shiver go down my spine.
Apparently she felt a shiver run down her spine. Doesn't sound like she knows what caused it, though. There must have been something we're all missing.
What?
I don't know. Looks like a regular set of stairs to me. Come to think of it, Beat, you didn't actually fall over. Maybe you don't feel anything unless you hit the ground. So, any takers? Someone's gotta do it. How we finna decide this?
Rock, paper, scissors seems appropriate.
Fine by me. Let's go! Okay, ready? Rock, paper, scissors. Shoot, yo, shoot!
Pow! Shoot! Curses!
Sorry, boss.
Do not weep for me. I shall accept my fate with humility. Time to Ah!
Whoa! You went head first! You okay, Penny? Yeah, you could have tried a softer approach, boss. How do you feel, Nagi?
Ah! No!
What? You see something? Get away from there, Penny! Hustle!
I feel so cold. All of us.
Let me try scanning the area. The hell? It's a scorpion. No, it's a noise. Let's show it what happens when you mess with the wicked twisters. Kiss your spot, hide and spot goodbye, punk.
I guess I could go around or two.
How is the death game not ended yet? Here's the thing. We got to the final round, and we lost, but we didn't end up losing bad enough to where we die. It's like the bottom person gets a race, so we still have to do another game, which is not surprising. Like, this death game and the first game went for 3 weeks also.
Turn up the volume, yo.
This must be day 4? Let's just go ahead and
Are
start
you
it.
ready for this?
As Twisted Whiskers, lol.
Turn up the volume, yo.
No, that's what Shiki's next clothing line is going to be called.
That's not so bad, right?
What do you mean? That's a B. I guess Noise just hang out anywhere these days.
Never before have I felt so chilled to the bone. 'Tis abundantly clear how this became an urban legend.
You think it stung you or something?
Yeah.
Man, that must have really hurt. Not only did you fall over, but you got a surprise sting to boot. Like, I can't imagine things going any worse for you.
And I need to be reminded of my suffering.
Anyways, we've got all the info we need now. Let's report back to the Reaper.
So we're at Stain Hill. That's a chicken.
You know, I kind of thought urban legends would be a little more legendary. For real, there ain't no mystery, yo. The only mystery is how you managed to solve any of them. Whoa.
Hey, loser.
So what were you pinheads talking to the other Reaper about?
What Reaper?
The one with the pink hair. Duh. Ah, you will refer to Lady Uzuki. Right. So, were you chatting about the game or something?
Well, kinda, yeah. Turns out we might not be dead after all, which is actually a bad thing in this case.
Huh? Bummer.
Hey, kitty girl, you're with that Shinjuku gang, right?
Yeah, and?
Only the Shinjuku Reapers is messed up enough to drag living people into the UG, yo.
So, what's it to you?
Just want to know what your angle is. What'd you do to get... What do y'all get out of this?
Hell if I know. And even if I did, why would I bother telling you bozos?
A Reaper.
Listen, Reaper. I never seen you the pet pick. Which pet pick?
It's Shoko. Shoka.
As far as the RG's concerned, we don't even exist right now. Can that ever be fixed?
Not if you don't win. So why don't you stop moaning and get on with the mission?
You see how the Runebringer's been cleaning up every week?
Your point?
How come y'all don't just go ahead and make them Reapers already? Ain't no point having them play the game forever and ever.
It's their choice. They say they want to keep playing, so we let them.
Then I got another question for you. How come you Reapers is doing nothing when it's called the Reapers game, yo? Them Runebringers is acting more like the Reapers than any of y'all.
Pretty bald statement coming from a Reaper reject. You think you know so much about our job because you played some prehistoric version of the game. The only people who matter around here are the people with power. And weaklings can whine all they want, but nobody's gonna listen.
Well then why don't they quit whining and start acting?
Because I can't! That's just how that's just how we do things in Shinjuku. As long as you've got power, then the game is yours. Take no prisoners, leave no survivors. That's the Shinjuku way.
But that's brutal.
Maybe, but if you really want to get ahead, then you gotta do whatever it takes.
Kinda whatever.
I'm talking trickery, deceit, lies, backstabbing, whatever it takes. The dirtier you play, the more fun it is to watch. So I hereby grant you permission to put on one hell of a show.
You're rotten to the core, yo.
Less a goddess of death and more an agent of disorder. Aw, you're too kind. Now go out there and prove how wicked you really are, will ya? It's about time someone shook things up around here.
Deuces,
Later,
dummy.
losers.
Well, if she really wants us to shake things up, then taking on the Runebringers would be a good start. I say we accept Kanan's offer. You would say that. What you think about taking on the Reapers?
That proposition could place us in a great peril.
Hey Pete, Nagi, what do you two think about teaming up with Kanan? It ain't a bad idea, I just don't know much about the lady. Y'all think we can trust her, then I'm all in, yo.
Admirable though Lady Kanan's display of chivalry may be, it is difficult to discern the authenticity of her intentions.
Yeah, that's what I thought. There's still so many unknowns. I don't know what... Oh great, it's everyone's favorite game master.
Greetings.
Greetings, sheeple of Shibuya. This is your game master, Shiba speaking. Hope you're hungering for more on day number 4. Got some red hot news for ya. Ain't this guy ever mixed things up?
I cannot recall hearing any other variations.
The target is still on the loose, completely unsighted. It's as if all of Shibuya has gone cold. Don't tell me you've all started hibernating. Here's hoping it's just the quiet before the firestorm. If not, then I don't see much of a future for this city. I guess this guy's a Shinjuku Reaper too. So awaken from your wintry slumber, players, lest the Runebringers win again. It's time to burn the candles of your imaginations at both ends and show me what you're really made of. I don't trust this punk. What's the real point of this game, yo? And with that, I bid you adieu.
I see.
Shall we proceed with the mission then? Shall we ever? Assuming you were talking to me, that is. You learn well. Perhaps a little too well.
I asked for one last night. Did you? Hold on. This is important. Barry. Oh my gosh, you did. I'm sorry. Hold on, Barry. I'm right on it. Yeah, I've never heard the name Rindo outside of this game before. Like Ringo, obviously. Let me find a good picture of them all. Oh my gosh, I actually have a great picture I can share. Where is it? It's gone. I'll find that later. Hey, where's a good picture of Apollo? Frickin', why don't I take enough pictures of Apollo? Because he's so hard to get a picture of. No, that's Hermes. Well, there's Apollo and Hermes, so that counts. Okay, in order, it's Hermes, Orion, and then Hermes and Apollo. Okay. Sorry, guys, you have to understand that was very important. Okay. Wait, wait, did we do... We haven't done Center Street. Okay, hold on. Let's go back to Center Street and we'll do that. Is this the way to Center Street? I definitely intend to, like, go around and, like, film all of my animals and put it on Blue Sky so you guys have an idea of, like, who you're hearing. Also, speaking of which, okay, the only one that's in the room with me right now is Apollo, and that's because he's, like, on top of the, clothes. It's very... Oh.
Quay?
Huh.
Why?
Something up front? Yeah, I've never seen anything like this before. Like what, yo? This noise. At least I think it's a noise. Someone else scan it. I mean, I can. Let me have a look. What the hell?
Get in my way and get shredded, yo!
I think that's a bear. Barry, do you often look at bears and say a werewolf? I think we talked about this though in one stream that apparently bears and... Oh jeez! Why are they not taking any damage? Uh-oh. These things are taking no damage.
It's over.
Oh, and our groove is all the way down. What happened?
Twas most fortunate those beasts chose to beat a hasty retreat.
Couldn't even make them flinch.
Damn.
Never seen anything like them, yo.
Frankly, I am unsure those creatures were noise at all.
Good point. Aw, shut up.
All according to plan.
Gotta focus.
This is terrible. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Saw. Every time he comes up, I'm like, it's the Saw guy. Just because, like, something about his aura reminds me of you just a smidgen. And I don't know what it is. I'm just like, this guy looks like he would make charts. That's the only thing. You don't have the same sleazy energy. Obs.
Gotta focus.
And you would never say nyeh.
Kinda wanna check out that urban legend on Center Street Machistry was talking about. The one where the people step into a changing room and suddenly disappear.
There's been a lot of chart slander recently. No, it's not true. You have had chart slander since day one. Like, literally, I just knew, before I knew who you were, I knew you as Saw, the friend of Anime Slushy, who was getting, like, reports of how long it took for them to mention Ruby. We're truly in the age of anti-intellectualism! Are you gonna say sheeple next, Saw?
This is a most troubling story. Changing rooms are supposed to be sacred places.
You think someone's been kidnapping peeps? Who knows? Might find out if we check out the stores ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
What are we waiting for? Let's head to Hawk. Fang! I said Fang! I said Fang! I'm sorry. Sounds good to me.
Huh?
Somebody just scream? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I say that word in a reclamation way because I am. Yeah, please don't. Oh, what'd you say? What'd you say? I'm sorry. So looking up Shinjuku, it's apparently considered sleazy compared to other Tokyo areas. Lots of rumors about Yakuza hangouts and the entertainment. I knew I'd heard of Shinjuku for some reason. Yeah, please, chat, I say this as a person who is gay. Please don't cancel me for saying that. And also, it was literally a slip of the tongue. Excuse me, we just heard a pretty loud noise and... Oh, hey. Hey, so, like I was saying, any idea what that noise was? No, it's just the customer. Don't worry about it, don't worry about it. It's just the customer. One minute they were trying on an outfit and the next, they were gone.
Huh?
So you're saying... People have been vanishing after using your changing rooms? How did you know? Wait, it's true? Could you tell us a bit more? Sure. So, just a second ago, this person was, you know, trying on some clothes. Then they left the changing room and made for the exit. I went after them, but they just vanished into thin air. And you're sure they just didn't walk out the door? Positive. This is a head scratcher, all right. You think it's... No, never mind. Come on, you can't leave us hanging mid-sentence like that. Well, this has been happening a lot around here lately. Which means... There's a good chance it's gonna happen again real soon! Maybe. Thanks. Come on, team, let's move. We'll be sure to buy something next time, buddy. Oh, that'd be great. What if they vented to steal the clothes? Do I go back? No, I go to somewhere else. What if all of this is just the imposter? Have we considered that it might be the imposter? There aren't many other stores we can actually go inside. Let's give this one a try. Wow. People are getting plenty of use out of the changing room. There goes another one.
Quick?
And he's heading right for the exit? He hasn't even paid yet. Fishy to say the least. Come on, let's go after him.
So, was that size okay for you, sir? Hey, where are you going? Hey! What the heck was that?
Oh, they're players! I get it. Look, the thief just left the store.
Hey.
And there's the clerk.
It's like he vanished into thin air. Am I going crazy?
Huh?
He's right in front of you, ma'am. Looks like our culprit is a player.
Oh, which explains why the clerk can't see him. I give up. Do you suppose that personage is the origin of this area's urban legend?
Maybe, but I still want to know what that brother's deal is. Only one way to find out. Let's ask him. Oh boy, the gay stereotype. Hey, got a minute?
Oh, and what do the icky twisters want with little old me?
You're a player, right? What team are you on?
Really? I guess there's no harm in telling you. I'm with the Varia Beauties.
Oh. I really don't want to start anything with Conan's team. I wonder if she even knows about this.
Huh?
So you got something to say, or...
Oh, or...
Come on, spill it.
You pay for those clothes?
Are you stalking me or something?
Hey, punk.
Don't make me ask again, punk.
If it's a fight you're looking for, then I'll gladly oblige.
Great. Just great.
All your asses is grass.
No. That's true. a thing the other day where I was in Tolk's stream and I said they were talking about Pyramid Head and like what a hot cosplay Jessica Nigri did of Pyramid Head, and I said something about yeah, Jessica Nigri really put her old Pyramid Ussy into it, and it got auto-flagged not because of Pyramid Ussy, but because of Nigri. Like obviously I know what I was thinking, but like really? That was just so strange to me. Pyramid Ussy's fine, but don't you dare mention Jessica Nigri.
Not all, per se.
To be fair, I think that was a responsible thing for Twitch to do. Like, very clearly we all know what they were thinking, and they were probably just trying to get rid of every variation thereof. Also, chat, I tried to make a sound alert that went, it was like that guy going, gay, and I couldn't because you're not allowed to name commands gay because they're like you're not allowed to use insulting language. It's like I'm not insulting language. I'm just a person that is gay.
Decisive victory indeed.
Kevin Jeong, is that from Community? It looks like it is, but I've never actually seen that clip because I've never seen
Could have been worse.
because I've never seen Community besides like one episode. Yeah, I knew it. I'm sorry, okay? I've just been stressed out lately. And I figured a little retail therapy would help. Does it still count if you don't actually pay? Look, I won't do it again, I promise. Oh, Kim Jeong. I just couldn't help myself. The second I realized I could take the clothes and disappear, well, I had to try it out at least once. But those days are behind me. I'm so over it. You sure about that? 100%. Honestly, it's more trouble than it's worth. I'll even return all the stuff I stole, too. You better. What's got you so What's got you so stressed out? You're in a death game! Been fighting with your friends or something? No, we're fine. I'm just tired of this gross game is all. You wouldn't understand. It's only your second week after all. Anyway, I'm outie! Don't want the gang to miss me too much. I was doing like hair flip emotions even though I have no hair to flip.
Seriously, yo?
And you better pay next time, yo! I feel him though. This game really wears a brother out. Stop saying brother! Stop it! Still, doesn't excuse him shoplifting. Not in my book anyway. I do have hair to flip, but not the amount of hair that I think would be necessary for this. I mean, paying the price is part of- No, it's not! Fred, shut up! The only thing that beats finding a good bargain is saving up for something you can't buy right away. You feel so accomplished when you finally get what you wanted. Oh well, none of that matters right now. That is not me.
See.
I concur. Anyway, that's one mystery solved. Let's report back to the Reaper. Glad to know this game is pro-capitalism.
Hey.
Hola there, Senor Rindo. Motoy. Fancy running into Vuzia? By which I mean you. Sorry, cosmopolitan habits die hard. So anyway, today's mission is a real doozy, huh? All the spooky Sapunacho stuff kinda gives me the creeps. No kidding! I have thought it was right up your alley. It might be more at ease if I could see behind the curtains, so to speak. Another new face, huh? Meet Lord Motoy, the leader of the Pure Hearts. So you ain't with us then? Sacre bleu, you must be the infamous Mr. Daisuke Noko. Can it! Go by beat, yo! Ah, mi scusi, my dear beat. They say you are très bien informé, muy culto about how the Reapers operate. Ma cult? What you say? Looks like it's Spanish for knowledgeable. Then just say that, yo! Oh, my sincerest apologies. Good for you though, Rindo. Kanan and I would kill to have a player like Beat on our side. Huh, is that so? Of course, there's only a few teams left, so we need all the help we can get if we want to avoid erasure. Yeah, I know the feeling. What a predicament. We are truly les miserables. It's times like these that got people usually go for what's it called? Use your words. Ah, yes, an alenzana.
what is that? Alinza. I'm sure that would put us all at ease. I'd be more at ease if I knew what it was.
Italian for alliance, apparently. What exactly do you mean by that, anyway?
Ah, forgive me. I didn't intend to present it as an outright proposal. Well, it would have been the first we've heard. Oh, has someone else already approached you? You see... I struggle to imagine those thugs in first place asking for assistance. Which only leaves Kanan, Nisepas. I'm terrible at speaking other languages. I'm sorry.
Maybe we should just tell him. No, that's an awful idea.
Hey, no need to fret at all. Fret at all. I had a suspicion Kanan might be plotting something like this again.
Again?
She wants you to help her bring down the Ruin Bringers. Esferad. I thought she might have given up after her first few failed attempts. But I guess she changed her tune after witnessing your true potenza.
Wait, when did she fail before?
Well, let's see. There was that fight against the sturdy Tsukichi, and then a bout with the silent but deadly Sugumi. But you lot managed to shut them both down sin problema. No mean feat. Let me tell you that.
Fascinating.
So the Rainbringers leader is remaining hidden until their underlings have been bested. Wow, Kanan must really believe in us. I don't envy your position, mi amigo. You're faced with a tough decision. But allow me to share my thoughts. Forming an Alenza under the current circumstances would be muy bien.
So, you think it's a good idea?
It certainly isn't a bad one, and I'm prepared to do what I must as well. And what's that? Why, how about, of course. The more people working together, the better resultat.
French for result.
Hey.
The verite of the matter is, I don't want to get erased, and if possible, I don't want anyone else to get erased either.
I'm right there with you, Matoi.
It's as one once wrote, existing means being here or wherever you may be, being. I think it's vital we do not lose sight of the undeniable fact that all of us exist here right now together.
Yeah, I think I get what you mean. Like, we're here for a reason.
I dig it too, yo! Even if you ain't bit here now, you was here before, and that still matters. Well, it's certainly nice to be entendido by you gents. I am eternally grateful to the city that brought us together and to all those who call her home. Let's give it our all, eh, amigo?
Ta-ta.
Drop me a line whenever you feel like it. Until then, au revoir. What? Man, I feel bad for Matoi, you know? Stuck in last place and everything.
Alright. If the Runebringers are on top and we're right behind them, then that leaves either Matoi or Kanan in the team in the bottom.
Okay, what happened? Why is he mixing multiple romance? He's a Westaboo, yes. Yeah, to be fair, I have no idea what accent I'm doing. I'm trying to just, like, throwing in, like, vaguely Italian and hoping it's not racist, you know? Okay, we need to go to 104. Well, hold on. Where are we right now? Let's go up to Spain Hill and go over to whatever that upper corner one is. But he is Japanese. They did establish that, so I'm not being racist.
Let's move.
I'm not being racist to any European nations because he's not actually European. He's just a dork. It's so weird seeing Det, like a Det emote where he's not wearing a blue shirt. Like yellow shirt Det feels very cursed. But I do like the live Det reaction that Eddie did. And also it does remind me of, I got string cheese. Wait, where are we going? Okay, good. Oh, I should have just gotten this one while I was over here. Dang. This is a very fun way to get around. I like it.
Ain't there supposed to be a legend around here, yo?
Yep.
Think so. Want me to work my magic?
Ah,
By all means. Time to focus on Matcha's Tree's urban legends!
let's have a look.
I hate
Let's
this.
get down to business.
Oh, is that what that is? It's a clip it? So, I didn't know that. I thought it was just Lazy holding a knife. And that's a picture that Lazy drew, right? It looks really good. I really like it. The colors that Lazy uses in his mascot are very... Oh, it's a gun! It is a gun! Do you guys think that Lazy, like, his avatar has, like, the consistency of, like, Gumby or something? If we took a bite out of Lazy, would it taste like Airheads? I think it's Jell-O. He does like Jell-O a lot. I bet he's 4'10". Saw, you never answered. How tall are you? Because I was like under the impression you were like 5'3" or something. I headcanon he was being short. I saw as either like 5'3" or like 6'1". 5'6", never mind.
Come on, think.
I'm taller than Saw.
Gotta focus. Let's have a look.
Wasn't the telephone pole from Matcha Street's urban legend over here on Cat Street? Said you're supposed to be able to hear the voices of the dead if you get close enough.
Hey,
I guess the telephone pole is just that one over by Jupes. Probably. Now we just need to get a little closer and see if we hear anything.
Listening to the wails of the dead was not on my to-do list today.
Let's hurry up and check it out, yo. You volunteering to listen for us, Beats? Faux show! My hero! That, Saw, we're not shaming short men. We love short kings. We'll shame you for the graphs. And look, if you put all the graphs you make on, like, if you stood on them, you probably have like a good 3 inches above me. This is the right spot, right? This is the spot, right? I can't hear a damn thing. Kudos to you for just going to check it out, though. No fear. Anyway, maybe it takes a little while to get going. Maybe. See if anything changes. That's weird.
I see.
I could not agree more.
What you mean? Didn't you see that lady who just walked by, Beats? They look spook.
What you say?
Seriously? So Legend was legit after all? Let's give him a scan and find out why.
gotta focus.
Oh, that lady got so scared she practically scared me to death. Wait, did that say total scareception? That was a person groaning just now, right? Sounded like they were hurt. Pretty sure it came from somewhere in front of me, but where? Looks like something just spooked that lady over there. What lady? Oh, this lady? What lady? Oh, that lady. I thought red meant they were his noise. That I need to look into. Seriously? Another scoop fell off. Oh, no, that one's fine.
Gotta focus.
What lady?
Let's have a look.
Ew, he was just moaning? Ew. Obviously, it's not what actually happened, but... Where do you want me to go?
Gotta focus.
Wait, I saw green. Oh no, I talked to this guy. Sure seems like they heard something.
Doubtless the souls of the damned.
But how come only some people can hear it? No idea. That part's still a mystery. Think some people just have a sixth sense for that stuff?
Let us ascertain what all those who can hear the voice have in common.
Don't tell me you can't hear my voice now. Some of them ain't even stand here though. Wait a second. People who did hear the voice are standing in a straight line.
What?
Huh, I guess so.
What's it mean? Perhaps we will find out if we follow the people's path. Our answer could lie along the line they created.
Alright, let's head down the street.
May we find the truth we desire.
How you use relatives to your relatives? Yeah, I was always like, Dad, I'm gonna be taller than you, and I never did. It doesn't look like there's anyone who passed here who heard those voices. Let's have a look around here then. I put a yo on there when it was not needed. Game? Oh, shoot. Oh, there it is.
Whoa! Oh my!
Huh?
Damn, you guys scared me. What's up?
What do you mean? Didn't you hear that?
Nope. How about you, Beat?
I ain't hear nothing, yo.
Well, I certainly did. 'Twas a most disturbing groan.
No kidding. Think I'll hear it too if I stand over there? Gah! What the hell was that? So you can only hear it if you're standing right here? The mystery deepens. Was it that? Hey, I think I found it.
That appears to be a speaker.
So what? It was just some dumb prank.
Oh dear, I can hear it again. Wait, it just stopped.
Boss?
It appears one must stand between the speaker and the telephone pole to hear the sound.
No way, you're right!
What?
This is getting whacker by the minute, yo.
Let's look it up.
Let's see, speaker, direction. Huh, this must be it. Apparently it's called a directional speaker. What's it do? Lets you project sound in a specific direction. If you don't stand in the right spot, you won't be able to hear anything.
I see.
That certainly matches what we've been experiencing today. Yet, why is it here to begin with?
It's a bogus prank, yo! Look, there's a camera right there! You think someone's streaming footage of people freaking out? Huh, what a creep.
Put succinctly, some reprobate's idea of a joke transformed into an urban legend.
Yes, they wanted to get famous by starting something supernatural.
The show.
All that matters is that we know what's up. Let's go tell the Reaper. Gray minds. I still need to cash those in. Oh, we didn't get in talk this time. Okay, there. Okay. Where do we want to go to? Reprobate's a very good word. I should have done these in like a better order. I've got to scratch right where I can't scratch. Okay, let's see. Let's go to Scramble. Also, what was up with the bear wolves? Are we gonna get an answer for that?
Let's move.
I thought it would have something to do with the fact that people were disappearing, but nope. That was just a gay man. Wait, it was a bear! Different kind of bear. Happy Almost Pride Month, everyone. I love being gay. Please don't cancel me. Hold on. Oh, that was pathetic. This place is supposed to have its own legend, too.
Yep.
Shibuya sure ain't short on them.
Huh.
So you gonna do your thing or what, Fret? Oh, right. I totally forgot. Okay, here goes.
Let's have a look. So what are we thinking here?
I hope we're just getting mauled by noise while this is happening. Also, wait, what was happening with the crows in that one? Oh, there's that. Whoops. Okay, that's close. Oh, this is a good song too. I wish we could show where I'm pushing so you guys have an idea. There. Oh. Come on. The thief was not a bear, that's true. But I love making a bear joke. Bear. Come on. Yes, yes!
Try to remember.
Is Kamachi like a bear, like a gay man? It's hard to run around like this when there's not much room.
Gotta focus.
Okay, there's someone. I wonder if that's the graffiti Machistry was talking about. Said anyone who follows those arrows disappears, right? Seems kind of sketchy to me. There's one? Pretty sure that overpass is one of the Machistry's features in one of his urban legend videos. The one right by Shibuya Higare. I'll have to check it out. Looks like there's some kind of story connected to the overpass by Shibuya Higare.
And I suspect that this is where the cursed arrows lie in wait.
I ain't scared of nothing, but that's gotta be bogus, right?
I suppose there is but one way to find out.
You said it. Let's head for the overpass. Hello, we're here now. There's our arrows. Doesn't look like anything to me.
What?
This ain't even close to being spooky. Actually, now that I think about it, I have seen this somewhere before. Oh man, where was it?
Lord Rindo, where would you say these arrows are pointing?
Looks like the expressway underpass.
A show.
Now let's bounce and check it out. Kumachi X checks forever. 5 ever, in fact. You know, chat, you didn't know what the before was like for Tokyo 1999. We were told that Chex was someone, and we were like, don't worry about it. And we were like, who's Chex? Never in a zillion trillion years I think it was going to be Charizard mixed with Gex. Check it out, yo!
Curious. It certainly bears an uncanny resemblance to those arrows we just gazed upon.
But they're all pointing in different directions. What's that about? Sure makes it tough to know where to go next.
Lord Rindo, may I? Do you suppose the code at the bottom right has some sort of significance?
I might. Let me try scanning it with my phone.
What?
This is some kind of clue, yo! Seek the fortress that houses those who protect this area. Follow the arrow that points left when viewed from the fortress's gate. Well, that bit about people who protect this area can mean about a million different things.
We have to begin by searching for this so-called fortress.
Oh, over here? I mean, the dentist is kind of like a fortress that protects people's teeth, right? Don't most people go after they've got a problem?
One could say those who go for their regular checkups are being protected.
See?
Right.
Boss gets me! Let's go ahead and add it to the list. Man, I don't know. A fortress that protects the area. Does this really fit? Oh wait, there's one right here. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to talk to you. I love Nagi too. She's the best. What about Ryoji's store? Not exactly the first place that comes to mind when I think about someone that keeps Shibuya safe.
Frankly speaking, I describe its owner as a harbinger of chaos.
What?
What do you do to get such a bad rap? stuff. Still, I guess you could consider him a protector of the peace depending on your perspective. Let's keep him in mind. Anyone else feel kind of uneasy?
No.
What? You did something we should know about? No! I'm a good boy, okay?
A show.
Then act like it, yo. Otherwise, the pigs will start sniffing round. Wait, what am I worried for? They can't even see us.
Personally speaking, I feel more at ease when police officers are nearby. Shibuya is full of all sorts of shady characters, after all. One never knows what might await when turning a corner. I imagine I am far from the only one who feels safer with people in uniform around.
Nagi, you live in Japan! It's not really applicable over here. Either way, a police station does fit the description and that clue pretty nicely. Feels like we checked out all the most likely places.
I suggest we consider them all while consulting the map.
That's great, Nagi.
I suppose 'tis advantageous to have me around sometimes.
Nice going, boss! Okay, this is a good chance to review everything we've learned so far. So, which one of these arrows do we need to follow? The clue was, seek the fortress that houses those who protect this area. Then when you're at the fortress, you have to follow the arrow that's pointing left. So, our candidates for the fortress are Ryoji's store, the police station, and the dentist. If it's Ryoji's place, then you'll need to follow the yellow arrow, whereas the police station would mean we'd follow the blue arrow, and then there's the dentist, that'd be the pink arrow. Which one is it?
Lord Rindo.
So, Lord Rindo, have you reached a decision?
Oh, I forgot already. Show me. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, so it's got to be B, which would be the blue arrow? Yeah, pretty sure we want to follow the blue arrow.
What?
How come? No matter how you think about it, the fortress that protects the area has to be the police station. If you look at the arrows from its entrance, the blue arrow points to its left.
Huh?
Man, you lost me. What you two think?
I am firmly in Lord Rindo's camp.
Which means I am too! Never go against the boss! Then that means we gotta head to the west exit bus terminal.
Right.
You got it. Let's bounce, yo! What's the fastest way to get over there? Wait, that's Shibuya Hikare. Wrong one. Human giving someone a hard time that's not debt? Really? Looks like that's the end of the arrows.
Which would suggest this is the spot where people are prone to vanish.
The bus terminal? I mean, plenty of people get lost here. That's kind of different.
Quit?
Wait, where'd Rindu go?
What?
No idea, but he sure as hell ain't here.
Oh my, he appears to have boarded yonder bus.
Rindu! Quit playing games, Rindude. Hurry up and get off the bus. Bye, Rindo. Rindo's gone forever. That was close. Who knows where that would have taken me? Why'd you hop on in the first place, yo? Wish I could tell you, Beats.
Oh.
Hang on a sec, you're a player? Oh, Reaper, what are you doing here? Wait, you're the one who made me get on the bus, aren't you?
Yeah.
My bad, my bad. I had my eyes on some saps from the RG. Anyone who shows up after following those arrows gets a free ride on whatever bus is about to leave. Honestly, I don't even know where they're headed half the time. Funny stuff, right?
Tell me, what exactly is your angle here?
What's it to you, brat? I don't need to waste my time explaining myself to you. Anyway, there's no point putting players on buses. Not like you get very far.
Hey, punk.
I'm seriously ticked off just listening to you run your dumb mouth, yo. But at least right now, we know who's behind the urban legend.
Wait, you mean someone's already on to me? Crap. Actually, maybe this can work out, okay. Just need you kids to do me a favor and die.
No can do. Why are you just putting people on buses?
It's inevitable.
Like, what is your angle here, dude?
Bring the pain, yo.
Oh boy, you got a rhino. Weird hobby. Yeah, I'm gonna hobby shame that man. Hey, I like it when people get lost. Man, I'm so glad that I have like a smartphone because I get lost so easy. I one time got lost trying to get back to my hotel room. Like I was in the hallway and I forgot what our room number was. And I was just kind of wandering around, and luckily I was like at an anime con with my friends, and they came out and they were like, "Hey Ray," and I was like, "Thank goodness I didn't know where I was." And I think I left my phone in the room, so I couldn't get in contact with anyone. Luckily I wasn't stuck for long. Oh yeah, there was one time, it was the first day of my college at a new campus that I hadn't been to, and I got off the wrong exit twice, and I just decided, F it, I just went home.
Alright, could have been worse.
And I called my mom to tell her, and she was like, "Ray, you're right next to it, just go to school." And I'm like, no. I didn't miss much.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again. I just wanted to have some fun. Whatever you do, please don't tell the other Reapers.
All the other Reapers I see look crazy busy. Don't you have something else you should be doing?
Honestly, I don't. There's so few teams now, I basically have no purpose. So I figured it wouldn't hurt if I pulled some pranks on peeps in the RG.
You got a funny idea of what qualifies as a prank.
Oh.
Come on, don't be such a stiff. They get on some random bus, and then when they come to, they've got no idea where they are. You should see the looks of terrors on the tourists' faces.
You kidding me? You was just doing it because you was sad?
Please don't hurt me. I just wanted someone to notice me, senpai.
Did you ever once consider how those people's friends felt when they vanished? Even if they ultimately came back safe and sound, the damage cannot be undone. 'Tis little surprise this reoccurring phenomenon became the talk of the town.
Hence our urban legend. I think this means we got all the info we need. Say, I've been wondering. Are you kids looking into this stuff for a mission?
Well, yeah. In fact, we gotta go tell the Reaper about this one sometime soon.
Don't suppose I could convince you to keep quiet?
What you say?
How about you keep quiet?
But of course. I'll just be on my way then. See ya.
For a split second, I swear I saw an actual tail between his legs. That punk better enjoy his freedom while he can. Reapers will be all over him soon enough, yo. And that's a wrap. Indeed, this legend holds no more mysteries.
Good work, team. Let's go update the Reaper.
Can you imagine if I was going back between all this? Okay, we're back in the crossing. Means we need to go left. And then we got the last two. Human, I will always notice you. You will never escape my notice, human! That is a threat. Wait, hold on. Let me make sure. Hold on.
Let me think this through.
Yeah, I thought so. Okay, we need to go to the 104 building and then that little European-looking slice over there. That looks like a place that'd be in Europe.
Kinda surprised this place has its own legend.
The only story I know concerning this area is from 2 generations ago. I am most curious to see how it may have evolved over time.
Huh?
I thought urban legends just kind of stayed the same. Not quite. Some stories change in nature as they age. So what is the deal with this place anyway? Oh, I love this face! Well, you will die the second I tell you. Do you still wish to hear the details? I think I'm gonna pass. How about I look into a more recent legend instead? Good idea, yo. Okay, here goes. Focus, Fret.
Let's have a look.
So is he reminding himself or is he reminding others? Also, guys, I don't know if you saw it, that blue noise in the corner, that is a rare noise. I'm gonna leave it alone because I don't really need to grind right now. Oh, that was fast.
Come on, think.
Okay, where we got? There's so many lizards.
Gotta focus.
You're sipping slizzards. Here's one. Oh, human are these? Oh, okay. I thought the corn was yours. And I was like, did you make your own emotes? And I got real excited.
Let's have a look.
Magistry said stepping on one of the white lines on the crossing in front of World 4 gives you real bad luck. And have to just avoid all those lines just to be safe.
This is the crossing in front of 104. I remember seeing some video about a guy who got into an accident and cursed this place. So the crossing in front of 104 is cursed, huh?
One shall drown in despair if they step on a certain white line.
Well, why don't we start by staking out the crossing?
Sounds good.
Rindo.
Say, Rindude. What?
See those people suddenly stopping in their tracks?
Huh?
Now that you mention it, kinda weird.
Right? So, you guys notice anything?
A few people just stopped walking in the area in the middle of the crossing. All at the exact same spot, too.
And what exactly did they do once they stopped?
Looked at their phones, I guess.
And then they start walking again after a sec.
It sounds pretty normal. Maybe it's just one big coincidence. Wait! Look! That girl stopped walking, too!
Feel my wrath? I'll curse every last one of you!
Looks to me like she's just texting, yo. I'd get it if they were all taking pictures in the same spot or something. Wait. Hey, Fred. Doesn't that guy look a bit off to you?
Which one? Oh, that guy?
Yeah, I guess he is kind of close.
I see.
Evidently, he does not believe in personal space. How can one so brazenly stare at another's phone? Truly, it boggles the mind.
Honestly, I'm more confused by how she hasn't noticed him. Yeah, she looks pretty damn chill. You think they're friends or something? Hang on, I can't scam that guy. So he's one of us, huh? Let's try talking to him.
Hello. Are you Pure Heart?
Hey, you got a minute?
What? How can you? Oh, I get it. You're a player. What's up, buddy?
I was just wondering, are you one of the Pure Hearts?
Who gave it away? My aristocratic aura? Not really important, pal. We're much more interested in what you were doing just now. That was... I mean, you know, I was just... No, I don't need to explain myself to you.
Quit?
That Mr. Nice Guy act didn't last long, huh? Screw it, enough talking, let's fight!
Whoa, slow down a sec.
Now let's rumble! Today is just a day of confronting weirdos, that's true. The Pure Hearts and the... Well, all of the Pure Hearts. I was gonna say the Pure Hearts and the Berry Beauties, except for Conan and Motoi. But no, Motoi is a freak. I can't tell if they think that... Like, they talked about, like, how Motoi's kind of a douchebag. So, they have to, like, realize he's kind of a douchebag, right? But he's also, like, the leader of the Pure Hearts. And, like, generally he hasn't done anything to make us be like... He's... like a terrible person, besides the fact that he's just like the kind of person to drop other languages like in a sentence like that without it even being like his native language.
Not bad, yo.
Oh, also, I wonder if we're gonna run into Conan.
Because we ran into Motoy.
Will he do that?
Oh, also, I guess Penny is what he's calling, what's her face? Nagi. I wish they would have said, like, in a cutscene earlier than this, like, established it. Because it was really weird for me to hear him say Penny. Because I was like, what is he talking about? Is he just, like, calling people who wear pins, like, Penny? Like, I remember he called, obviously we've seen him call Neku, phones because he has headphones. What did you say, Penny? I don't remember what he called Sheila. Not to be Big G, but can't stop thinking about that big t-shirt and cute thigh highs. For real, though. I would still wear shorts under it, just to be safe.
Gotta get my head back into zone.
Back in the zone. Can't you tell when someone's kidding? I was obviously kidding. I didn't actually want to fight you. Seriously, no reason to trash me like that. In that case, tell us. What were you doing just now? Ugh, I was just imprinting some words in her head. What's to you? Is this guy for real?
It is a most rare to witness you so vexed.
What exactly was he trying to make her do anyway? I mean, you saw her, didn't you? I was making her text her friends. Helping her push the reset button on all... Why?! You know, everyone's so worried about their relationships and how people view them. I was just freeing her from that burden. This guy's a sociopath. You know, gave her a helping hand.
What you say?
How about I help you and shove your hand where the sun don't shine, yo? Yikes! Can someone put their pet dog on a leash already? But why? What do you get out of messing with some girl? The same pleasure you get from any act of charity. Charity? This guy's got more than one screw loose. Don't like it? Well, tough. You kids can't control me. No one running this game cares about how we use our powers either. That might be true, but you're still...
Lord Rindo, do not allow this cur to rile you up. You may be correct in stating there are no restrictions on how we use our powers. However, that does not give you free rein to destroy innocent people's relationships.
Right. Kind of like what another used to say. No one has the right to do wrong.
I suppose I cannot disagree.
Motoe doesn't know what you're doing this, does he?
Please.
What does it matter? How do you think your leader would react if he found out about this? Is that a threat? You think I'll settle down and be a good boy the second you mention the boss? And you think I'm the one with the screw loose? By all means, if he's fine with this type of behavior, then allow me to set you straight. What you're doing is wrong. You know, I was just messing around, honestly.
Oh, really?
Yep,
No way.
but I apologize if I upset you. You won't catch me doing it again anyway. You won't catch me doing it again. Anyway, see ya!
It was a rather expeditious retreat.
Really never know what kind of person you're gonna bump into next. Must be hard enough just keeping your teammates under control. Add working with other teams into the mix and things get really hectic. Well, guess that takes care of that. Let's go talk to the Reaper about it. Sure thing. Wait, why were they avoiding the middle? I don't understand.
What to do?
Okay. Need to go to Tsutaya O East. Which one is this one? Oh, there it is. One time, whenever I visited Zim, whenever I got my haircut, I was wearing like a dress, and Zim goes, "Please tell me you're wearing shorts under there." And I just like flashed my dress up, and yeah, I had shorts. So, what's the story with this place? Well, we won't know until we scan the area. Come on, Fret! Time to cut loose, yo. Alrighty! Focus, Fret. Focus.
Gotta focus. So what are we thinking here?
Okay, this will be the last one. No more Fret puzzles for a while, hopefully. I will say this is way better than those slidey puzzles. Like the slidey square puzzles. You can mess up forever if you do it wrong.
one of those that I got, like, from a Chuck E. Cheese equivalent, like an arcade. And boy, those things are not fair IRL, because at least in video games you could press the reset button. I thought about playing Skyward Sword. Or is there stuff like this? Maybe not. I've never played Skyward Sword. I know that Aaron hates it. And that Scott Falco loves it. It does have bomb bowling. It's got bomb bowling. Well, I don't fully remember the bit, but I just remember bomb bowling! Yeah, Aaron hates a lot of things. Honestly, I'm probably not the person I'm probably not that into Legend of Zelda. Like, I like playing the games. And by that I mean I played... What have I played? I played the... What was it? The Hyrule Warriors game. I played, Link Between Worlds. That one was fun. That was one I really liked. Played a little bit of Ocarina of Time. Like, I got up to the part where you become like an adult and then I stopped. I played all of Wind Waker, and I played a lot of Twilight Princess. And of course, I love Breath of the Wild, and Tears of the Kingdom is my favorite game, but I don't think I'm cut out for Legend of Zelda because I really like the style of Tears of the Kingdom. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, there's someone. Something smells.
Let's have a look.
I feel like this place was in one of Matcha's videos, right? Something about getting in an accident if you throw your trash in the wrong can? I never do that, so there's no need to worry about me. I'm sorry I'm breathing so bad tonight and every night that I do a Twewy.
Let's move.
It's just Twewy that I have this problem with. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the font.
Focus.
Did I just see a red crow? There's no way. This can't be one of Matcha Street's urban legends. Wait, there was one about getting cursed by Red Raven if you throw your garbage in the wrong trash can, right? Anyone who throws their garbage in the wrong trash can gets cursed. And stalked by Red Ravens?
Such noble protectors of our environment. I don't know, boss. I don't think anyone deserves to be caught in an accident. Whatever, let's go check out the garbage.
Right.
Good idea.
All my gripes with Skyward Sword are the plot retcon stuff. The gameplay is fine, but it's a bit clunky. My other issue, other than the lore, is this one boss you have to fight repeatedly, and it's bad because you have to protect the location, and if it gets there before you defeat, it's instant game over. Oh yeah, I know exactly which enemy you're talking about because I know him from Hyrule Warriors. I despise that enemy. It's such a dumb design too. So that's the trash can of terror.
I see.
Noted as for combustible garbage only.
You see that?
Oh yes, that impudent cur. Looks like he threw away a bottle or a can.
Seriously?
Then it's time to take out the trash. Whoa, beat buddy. Calm down a sec.
Oh, wow. There it is, the Red Raven. It landed right on that guy's head, but it doesn't look like he noticed.
That's just a punk noise. Yo, what a buzzkill. I wonder. Based on what we learned of this curse, I doubt it merely is a punk noise. Oh yeah, someone said how it gets into people into accidents, right?
Let's just follow that guy for now.
Should we maybe kill it?
What?
Did I ever use to curse? Nah. I am cursed to never curse.
There's our guy.
Whoa, whoa! He's walking straight into traffic! He appears rather determined to pick up the litter on the road. You think that noise is controlling him?
Maybe. Nagi, you think you can exercise that noise?
It's would be a pleasure.
Pardon the intrusion!
And then we just walk away and let him walk right into traffic. Oh, it definitely is up my alley aesthetically. I don't know if I could deal with the time of Majora's Mask.
What an awful affliction. Onward I die!
Oh wait, did that say recommended level 30 and I'm level 33? Lol.
Sorry, but you're no match
No,
for
it's about
me.
the end of the world, absolutely. Well, I think it's really funny because I'm such a big Fear and Hunger fan,
Let us
and
tread
Fear and Hunger
carefully.
Termina is just like Majora's Mask. Like, first of all, there's a big moon god that's just in the sky with a very scary face. Not nearly as scary as Majora's Mask. It's called Termina. And there's a battle that's going on, and it will end in 3 days. It's not nearly as stressful as people make it out to be. Maybe at some point I'll check it out. I know that Melanie's a big fan of it, and like, I've heard of a lot of people being really big fans of it. But I also think that like, I know so much about it that it's probably gonna be like ruined. Like, I know too much. Like, I know about Kofki or whatever his name is, the little boy that's actually a grown man.
Indeed.
I know about all the masks that you pick up are actually dead people, and it's sad. Like, I know that people go in for that emotional stuff, and I feel like maybe knowing it might make it a little bit worse.
Turn up the volume, yo.
Masterfully done.
Or not as, like, impactful.
For a beatdown, yo.
Oh my gosh, Barry, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to spoil it.
That was sick.
Battle is not
But also, it's like a 20-year-old game, for shame.
Keep it up, brother.
Hang in there.
You alright?
Not always dead people. I imagine Pikachu is not dead. If not, then we're gonna have a lot of ways. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, if you don't know what the game's about and it's been 20 years, then it's fine to spoil it.
We've got this in the bag.
Yeah, I really wanted to keep streaming tonight, but like, I think I'm gonna. I keep wanting to be like, I'll play more than just one day, but man, these days have a lot of talking and my throat hurts. So how many days has it been? So we're on day 11, so we're halfway through the game. Oh my gosh.
Just keep it up, alright? That was sick.
Yeah, I still gotta take a nap so I can hang out with Zim later.
That was perfect.
We're gonna have some friends over. Get some tea. I hate tea. I despise tea. Like, honestly, any warm beverage I'm not a fan of. But one time I was sick, and Zim brought me like this tea that was supposed to help, and was like, drink all of it, you gotta drink all of it. And so I literally had to like plug my nose and like take shots of it. All tea. I despise all tea. I don't like bitter though.
What you been waiting for?
Like, to be fair, I haven't tried every single tea. I'm sure there's one out there I like, just like I'm sure that there's some alcohol out there I like. But I'm not really need to test it. Also, fun fact, if you guys have tea with a meal, then there's a chemical in the tea and it keeps it from binding to your blood. Like, it keeps it from the iron from binding to your blood. So if you've got like low iron and you drink a lot of tea, you probably need to cut out the tea when you're drinking meals. When you're eating meals. Oh, where the hell am I? I don't feel the need to pick up anything shiny. One funny thing was that they were going to make the equivalent of DLC via the Nintendo 64 system for Ocarina of Time, and Aonuma was like, why not make your own game to Miyamoto, and Miyamoto was like, you have 1 year. Yeah, I did hear about that, because it's got a lot of reused assets. Whoa, what am I doing here? Hang on, wasn't I outside Oeast? Weird.
The show.
Good going, Penny. Yeah, for real. It was looking dicey for a second there, but you pulled it off, boss. So, really was just some dumb old noise, huh?
Right.
Looks like it. I guess it was nesting near those trash cans. Must have had a real thing for cans, you know, since they're shiny and everything. And it probably didn't care about the burnable garbage since most of it's, you know, not shiny.
Indeed.
I imagine your hypothesis is more or less correct.
Do I like mint? I do. I like mint candy.
Ravens seem to be quite fond of shiny objects.
Case closed then. Yes, so at least we know why it turned into a story about people mixing up trash cans now. Like Brett said, place closed. So, we good to go tell everyone's favorite Reaper about our adventure? I think so. Barry's tried so hard to get me to like tea. Yeah, that's the thing. I feel like I would need to have a lot of sugar. There's this tea place that we went to that's really, really nice. Like, it's got two different... actually, I'm not going to talk about what it looks like because doxing and such. But it was a really, really pretty interior. And you get to sit down for like a high tea and have like really yummy snacks. But I didn't like any of the teas that I was presented with. And it was way too expensive to not like it. Wait, where are we going? This way, right? Wait, no, no, no! Ah! Yeah, matcha is very popular in Japan.
Let's move.
At least going off of all of the matcha stuff I see constantly. Like, every time you're looking for flavors, you can always bet on matcha green tea being one of them. Matcha tastes like grass? Barry! You're drinking leaves! You don't get to say it tastes like grass when you're drinking leaves! Wait, was it this way? Yes, it was. Yeah, those ones are bad.
So, you kids got any tasty morsels of info for me?
Yes.
Sure. Do you want to hear about a story about Shibuya Hikare?
Boy, do I ever!
So, there's a story about these cursed arrows. Real spooky. They say anyone who goes where they point disappears.
Yeah.
Chad, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna skip this. This is just recapping everything that we've been
Great.
told.
Yeah. Yes.
And this would just take way too long. Why are they doing this?
Great.
Wait, did I get all of them? I just remembered. I may not have them all. Why is it always on social
me
network?
think
I
this
swear. Tell the Reaper, tell the Reaper, tell the Reaper, tell the Reaper.
Oh. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
To F with me specifically,
really?
true.
Huh. Yes.
Just make it go fast.
Really?
Nomura said I hate Ricochet Ray and made this game have so much reading. This game has more reading than Undertale.
Oh. Yes. Yeah.
Like, I think we could have beaten Undertale by now if I was playing that.
Great.
We've only gotten 30 points so far.
Yeah.
Oh, wait! Did we get 30 points or did we have 30 points?
Won't stand in your way anymore, noble seekers of the truth.
Yeah, I was starting to think we'd never get enough points. Hey, have any other teams already completed your mission today?
Good question. Honestly, my memory's a little hazy right now. Why don't you go and see for yourself? It's no fun if I spoil the truth for you now, is it?
Real talk, I'm fine with spoilers.
Whatever, let's just go. Oh, and if you get to the bottom of any other urban legends, feel free to let me know.
Will do, pal, will do. Ooh, slam the target with an object from above. The object is chosen at random! Do you get to drop, like bathtubs on it? But does it have more than Homestuck? Nothing will ever have as much as Homestuck. Which is basically Undertale. Undertale is just a fan troll. Say, you don't think that's her target? But then what's that over there? Whatever it is, the other team's already on it, yo.
Oh, what timely tidings. The Varia Beauties have engaged with their targets.
What's that mean? We each got our own targets to take on? I guess, which means that if we want to win today,
We must slay our target before others can claim the kill as their own.
then what are we waiting for, man?
They finna beat us if we don't get a move on, yo. Right, let's go. I can't believe that canonically Beat invented the word finna. Like, if we're going time-wise, like timeline-wise, then if this took place in 2010... That is a big elephant, by the way. Also, what happened to those invisible noises? Are we gonna find out about any of that? Oh, chat, I just remembered this while I was like, what other stories have I not told chat about? I had a dream the other day that I don't remember if I was working for him or if I just met him. I think I was working for him. I think I had a dream that I was like working for Donald Trump, and I don't remember what the details of it were, but he said something about blue hair, and I said, haha, blue hair and pronouns. He's like, that is not true. There is no such thing as pronouns. And I'm like, alright. I've also had a dream that I was dating Melanie Trump, which was weird because Donald Trump was still there, and he knew. So I was cooking Donald Trump in my dream! And I was just like, how is this gonna play out? Oh, that was really easy. Oops. How long did that took 45 seconds? It took longer to read the sentence getting over here than it took to fight the boss.
Jeez, that took
No, it didn't.
What about the target, yo? Somebody beat us to it?
It would appear so.
We beat it in 45 seconds.
The Varia Beauties took down today's target,
Good for her, I guess.
but the Ruin Bringers remain on top.
How?
Same story, different day, yo. You know, I'm starting to see what Kanan was getting at.
Yes, but we must exercise caution, lest our teamwork be branded as rule-breaking.
Be nice if we could just take down the top dogs on our own.
But how are we supposed to know if we stand a chance against them? We still don't know who it is we're up against. And even if we do stand a chance, can we really make it home?
So, any thoughts, Rin dude?
Huh?
We told you what we think. What about you?
I'm still thinking.
Well, make up your mind.
I just need more time.
How much time?
More.
Well, how many hours is more? We can't keep Kanon waiting.
I know! Now can you give me a friggin' break already?
Ooh, the
Just
girls are
'cause you
fighting.
jump off Tokyo Tower if Kanon asked.
Ooh.
And what's that supposed to mean?
How are you so sure she won't try to screw us over?
I mean, I'm not 100% sure, but still.
Then maybe you should think a little harder for once.
Ooh.
Look, all I was saying is that it might be a good idea to team up with her. That's all. And if we can pull it off without her help, then that's even better. We've all made up our minds, so I figured you had too.
I will, okay? I just need more time.
Sure, but we don't have much left. Only 2 more days until another one bites the dust. Clock's ticking, buddy.
Ooh.
I get it already. Doesn't make this any easier. I can't just rush a big decision like this. It's Swallow! I know you're here with me. Come on, just tell me. No more secrets. So you are here. I knew it. What? You knew who I was this whole time? You're killing me here.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, help out. I'm betting Swallow is the leader of the Runebringers. It's gotta be.
No. Swallow came in at the same time that Rindo did. To swallow the birds? Oh, I'd love that. The little guy from Final Fantasy. Rhyme! That sounds pretty wild. Are you sure you'll be okay? Huh, that's a new one. Luckily I managed to get through to you then. Is Rhyme Swallow? Don't worry, I'll do everything I can to help. Information is the key to victory. I've got that key right at my fingertips. Well, I did kind of like guess at that, I think. What is that spelling? I feel like I had a... Okay, Rhyme is Beat's little sister. She was also in the first game. She died and she became a noise, but Beat became a Reaper to save her, and he did. And she was a cute little mouse that just sat on Beat's shoulder.
Yo!
They have a very sweet relationship.
Yo!
It's already day 5.
Yep, sure is.
Listen, I've given it some thought, and... just the mission.
Make tracks for O East. There you will find the key to the target. The upheaval rule is once more
The
in effect.
upheaval?
Teams lower in the ranking will
Oh,
earn
gotcha.
more points if they succeed.
The revolution returns.
Huh? That's new. Anyway, let's bounce.
Lord Rindo, you appear somewhat unwell of late.
I'm fine.
Can't hear you, champ.
So, make up your mind yet, Rin Dude? You did say you gave it some thought.
Yeah. So...
Hey, now there's a sight for sore eyes. What's happening, Skulls?
Lollipop? Get out of here, yo!
So, to what do I owe the pleasure? Got so hungry for some action that you came back for seconds?
Crowing boys gotta eat. You feel me?
Glad to see you haven't lost your sense of humor, man. But enough small talk. I want to know what you kids said to Uzuki about me.
About you? Pretty sure we just mentioned how you're really cool and super chill.
Huh. Alright. Interesting. Makes a Reaper wonder why she decided to tear me a new one then.
So she did teach you a lesson or 3.
Felt more like 4 or 5 at least. She also told me something else I wasn't too thrilled about. Said you kids weren't actually dead, but I couldn't believe it.
Believe it, yo. A lot of things have changed this time around. Thinking them Shinjuku Reapers is up to something.
Could be. If you want to know their grand plan, you're asking the wrong guy.
Yeah, Pinky ain't had a clue neither. Yo, there always been bad blood with you and Shinjuku?
Not always. We got along just fine at first. Even offered to give them all a new home when their old one got torn down.
What happened to Shinjuku? Oh, so cute.
Welcome to Shibuya, folks. Wasn't expecting so much company.
What the hell happened up there?
An inversion.
Go on.
It was tragic, really. Our little game was just heating up. When all of a sudden, the boundary between the UG and the RG just melted away, taking our beloved Shinjuku with it into the ether. We're the only survivors.
Well, there's a
None
lot
us
of
are
them.
any the wiser as to why such tragedy befell us. I speak on behalf of us all when I say we'd be eternally grateful if you offered us shelter.
Ooh, who's the game
Gracious
master?
Game master.
Hold up. Pinky was the GM?
3 years ago, but not for long. Somebody had to step up after you and Phones took down the powers that were.
Hey, yeah. Almost forgot about all
Completely
that.
forgot about
One can
Joshua.
only imagine how.
I know I sure can't.
I don't believe I was speaking to you.
Imagine that.
So, you saying Pinky got duped like some kind of chump?
Go easy on the poor girl, will ya? Besides, it's kinda my fault for going against Sheba. He doesn't take kindly to naysayers. That's why there's so few of us left. You don't
There
roll
weren't many
with the
left if you
punches,
think anyway.
get knocked out.
Y'all had it rougher than I thought.
Anyway, like I was saying, I don't know what your team's deal is, but I'd love to know who's responsible.
I mean, it's gotta be the Shinjuku gang, right?
Yeah, sure looks that way.
So you already know who's responsible?
It'd certainly make the most sense, seeing as they're the ones who called you here in the first place. Anyway, keep playing along for now. Roll with the punches, you feel? Catch you later.
After all that, his advice is just keep playing?
Oh,
That's all
dang.
we can do for now, yo.
It's been too
Thinking ain't
long.
gonna get us nowhere. Let's take care of the mission. Right, Rendo?
Right.
Do we have any more? Oh, no dialogue to read. That's surprising. Usually after they have the talkie part, they always have one part that I have to come back to because I'm like, okay, I get to finish the stream off and I don't have to talk. Oh no. Alright, so that is where we're going to end it. Let me go ahead and end my recording. If you are watching on YouTube, thank you so much for coming on in, YouTube. I will see you on the flip side, I Spies. Goodbye.